Mike's the top man, and he's already said it's because today's a day, because it's, so I'm just lining it all up there, because it's Free Sticker Sunday day, and we got 4 in the house already. And as Mike has already done, he's the top man. It's Free Sticker Sunday. Do it again for those ones coming in later. Free, but guys, to win this sticker, you got to be doing it now when it's live. No good afterwards or watching it rerun tomorrow or next week. It's got to be done this moment. So, Free Sticker Sunday. If you want to win a free sticker. So today's Sunday. Would you believe? And it's the 25th of February, so we're kind of at the end of February nearly. And in the shade, even though it's been a bit of a strange day, it's been really cloudy, a bit sort of broken, a bit windy, it's still 21 in the shade, which can't be bad. I've got to give out a shout out for yesterday, because if you didn't know, guys, you can actually contribute to my coffee fund, as I call it. And I got a shout out to Drano Hammers, because he bought me a coffee. Well, he bought me a couple of coffees, really. He's a top man. But if you didn't want to contribute while we're going live, you can always add to the coffee fund below in the description. There's a link there if you didn't know. Anyway, as today's Free Sticker Sunday, I've got a question. Now, today, I went out with the lads today. Went out with Harvey, Steve, and Andy. And we went up to the Nikki, top person. No, not now. Obviously, that could be a lady or it could be a bloke, but possibly a lady, really, because Nikki. Don't usually get many blokes called Nikki, do you? Nick. But so yeah, top lady. Anyway, Nikki, don't forget, if you want a free sticker, you still have to say, even though you contributed to my coffee fund, you still have to say Free Sticker Sunday. So today's question, oh yeah, anyway, going back to, it was a lads' day today. 4 of us went out. That's Andy, Steve and Harvey and myself. We went out to the guns of Cartagena. It went a bit pants at the beginning, because we said to Andy, if he's watching this, he probably doesn't watch my live vlogs anyway. We said we'd meet at the restaurant for a quick cuppa before going up the hill. Obviously, he didn't read that. Anyway, he was already waiting for us at the gun, so we was waiting for him at the bottom. Anyway, in the end, we went up there. Anyway, unfortunately, because we had to go droning, take our drones with us, but it was just too windy, so we just went out and a natter. And on the way back down, I don't know if you guys know, there's an old army camp that's been taken over now. It's called Cabo Tinso. It's got another bit in there. Anyway, he's my good old friend McGill, and we had a couple of beers, and we had, believe it or not, we had 2 plates of baked potatoes, baked in butter, which was lovely. And to be honest, we was going to have something else, but those 2 plates of baked potatoes filled us up. So McGill was watching. He's a top man as well. So we had a meal, yeah, like a tapas, really. And then I got back here about an hour ago. I had an afternoon siesta, because I was a little bit tired. We did a little bit of walking, not much walking, really. Paul is saying, got a bit of rain. Yeah. Now it looks like there's a possibility that we're going to get rain tomorrow. I mean, the weather's not looking very good at the moment for the next couple of days. Looks like we might have rain tomorrow, but we've got a lot of wind as well. No, you can't buy one. You have to, no, it's not. These are pretty unique. You can't buy these. You have to try and win them. They're not up for sale. Good thinking that. Maybe I'll do it another year on the bout. So you could sell in these anyway. Yeah. So the weather's not looking so good. I think end of the week it's going back to normal, which is good. Anyway, today's question is by I think it's Afria. There it is. Where my finger is. Anyway, today's question is by Africa. Anyway, he's saying, or she's saying, or he's saying, I am coming up to my retirement. I just want to spend the winter months away from the UK, and the rest of the year come and go as we please. What would the monthly budget for a couple if they have their own place? So, good question. Always hard to ask, sort of answer those questions, because even though you said you're going to buy your own place, I would imagine you're going to have your own car. Some people do that. Some people, I know if Paul and Jan, they bought on a golf resort not too far away from there, and what they've done, they bought a second-hand car. They actually leave it there. They leave it at the airport. You can leave it at the airport. I think the car parking's like 200 a year, if that, and they look after the car for you. So if you're doing that, so we're not including the car, other than obviously running costs, I would still say, while you're here in Spain, for a bit of a lifestyle, I would say you're still talking about 1,000 a month. Yeah, about 1,000 a month. That should be enough. Obviously, if you want to spend more, that's good. But obviously, what I'm saying comes out that budget, because you still be, even when you're not here, you still be paying something, depending on where you're going to buy it. If you're going to buy it on a golf resort, you still got to pay the community fee. You still got to pay standing charges. But while you're here, if you're going out most days, especially going out for a meal, meals don't cost much. You can find some good deals about. Try and keep away from the touristy areas, but I would say, yeah, probably 1,000 a month for two people. If you're living here permanently, obviously it's a lot more. I'm talking, because you got things like insurance and all those other things that get added on that we don't really talk about really. But I would say, yeah, you're talking about 1,000 a month easily. To even if you're just sitting out sunbathing in your own garden. So yeah, that was quick, wasn't it? So I'm going to go on for a couple. Oh, we've got 42 in the house. Top people, 28 likes. Yeah, so I mentioned about I went out today. It wasn't the best of days for weather. Bit cloudy, but I was amazed when we was at the guns how busy it is, especially on weekends, guys. I always advise, if you're going up to the Cartagena guns, go in the week where it's not so busy, because parking's a bit of a nightmare up there, and the road going up there is really potholey now, but it is worth, if you've never been before, it's worth a visit. And for those who don't know what it's all about, the Guns of Mavron, what it is, you've got two big guns that you would get on battleships, because that's what they are. They're two big massive guns that let's get this right, built back in the 1930s, just before the Second War. Apparently they were built for a battle cruiser, and cutting the long story short, they were placed at places around the Cartagena coast, really, because obviously Cartagena, and still is, the main naval base of Spain. Now it's they're more into submarines more than boats, really. Anyway, at that period, they wanted, I think it was one of the most advanced coastal defence areas in the time when they had these guns put in. And those guns could fire shells out to 20 miles out. But what's good about it, you got free roam of it all. You can go under, I mean, I don't know if you're allowed to go underneath, but most people do. Most people manage to get underneath the guns, and you go exploring through the tunnels, and they got like 3 or 4 batteries there. Obviously the guns are the main thing. People like walking on them and taking selfies, and it's got amazing view up there looking back towards Cartagena over the Mazaron Way. Yeah, it's worth going. Anyway, I can see I'll cut up to my time. I've got 41 in the house. That's what I wanted. So I'm going to say adios amigos, because now I've got No, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll write down all the winners and then I'll pick the winner. So, adios, amigos, as Keith says. Adios. And Jazz. Adio. Have a great what's left of Sunday. And Jonathan's managed to click it in there quick.